Liverpool could save millions by signing Alexander Isak's phenomenal alternative. Exclusive, gentleman's agreement to spark the transfer battle between Man City and Liverpool for the Bundesliga's 28-goal star. Liverpool moves closer to £41 million transfer. Chelsea and Tottenham eye slot to replace key man. Welcome, my friend, Liverpool fan. Come check out the latest news from the greatest club in the world. Hugo Ekitike could be the ideal alternative to Alexander Isak at Liverpool. As Isak's transfer is likely to be overly expensive for FSG, signing Ekitike emerges as a more affordable option for the Reds this summer. Recent reports suggest that Liverpool is interested in the French forward, with Arsenal, a direct rival in the Premier League title race, also showing interest in his services. Ekitike, who plays for Eintracht Frankfurt, is strong, fast and has great intelligence with the ball at his feet, traits that make his profile resemble that of Isak. As such, he could be a much cheaper option for Liverpool compared to the Swede. After a relatively quiet January in terms of signings, FSG might be ready to make a significant investment this summer. The Reds chose not to make signings early in 2025, with Mohamed Salah's contract situation potentially preventing the club from making major moves in the market. However, this hasn't stopped Liverpool from being linked with several names, with Isak from Newcastle being one of the most mentioned. Any transfer involving the Swedish striker would be expensive, as Newcastle is asking for around £150 million for Isak, a price Liverpool is unlikely to pay. Therefore, Jurgen Klopp's team could turn their attention to Ekitike, who, despite being 3 years younger than Isak, has accumulated very similar offensive numbers this season. He is currently only 1 goal behind Isak in terms of offensive contributions. German newspaper Bild recently reported that Eintracht Frankfurt is looking to sell Ekitike for around €80 million, approximately £66.2 million, a much more attractive sum for Liverpool when compared to the £150 million Newcastle is asking for Isak. However, competition for Ekitike may come from Arsenal, which is also looking to strengthen its attack. With his skill and potential, Ekitike has been labelled as phenomenal by Ben Mattinson, and Liverpool would do well to take advantage of this market opportunity this summer. Otherwise, the price for the Frenchman could increase significantly, especially if other clubs enter the race for his signature. Signing Ekitike could be a great boost to Jurgen Klopp's attack, providing a quality alternative at a more affordable price compared to the expensive Isak. Which player would you like to see at Liverpool this summer to further strengthen the team and help in the title race? Liverpool and Manchester City are ramping up interest in Jeremy Frimpong, and, according to exclusive information obtained by Team Talk, the player has a gentleman's agreement with Bayer Leverkusen, allowing him to consider offers starting at €40 million, around £33.1 million this summer, if a concrete proposal is made. Although his release clause expired last summer, Frimpong is willing to listen to any offers within that amount, making him one of the most coveted targets on the market. The 24-year-old right-back from the Netherlands has shown interest in playing in the Premier League over the last 2 years, but the ideal opportunity hasn't materialised. However, now it seems that this scenario could change. Manchester City, where Frimpong started his career in the youth divisions, has shown interest in signing him, which could be a return opportunity for the player. The City's decision, however, will largely depend on Pep Guardiola's future with the team, with the coach's future tied to the performance in the second half of the season's competitions, especially with the crucial Champions League match against Real Madrid already scheduled. Meanwhile, Liverpool is also eyeing Frimpong, mainly because of his impressive versatility. The player is capable of performing both offensive and defensive roles, making him an excellent option for Jurgen Klopp's team. At Liverpool, Frimpong is seen as a possible replacement for Trent Alexander-Arnold, especially considering that the Liverpool right-back remains one of Real Madrid's top targets for next summer. Frimpong has stood out as one of Europe's best attacking full-backs, with 28 goals and 43 assists in 176 appearances for Leverkusen so far. He played a key role in the team's success in the 2023-24 season, helping Xabi Alonso's side win the Bundesliga title, which earned him recognition from some of Europe's top clubs. Outside of England, Real Madrid has also shown interest in Frimpong, and he would be an option if the Spanish club fails to sign Alexander-Arnold, who is in talks with Liverpool. Despite Real Madrid's interest, sources indicate that Frimpong would prefer a move to the Premier League, which would favour the English clubs in the race for his signature. Liverpool, in particular, is preparing to enter an intense battle to secure the right-back's signature, especially if Alexander-Arnold moves to Madrid, as widely speculated. The player's situation and the ongoing proposals are expected to shake up the transfer market, with Frimpong's future potentially being decided soon. Bayer Leverkusen, for its part, is aware of the situation and is preparing to negotiate a sale that will surely attract Europe's biggest clubs, making this summer a period of great movement for the Dutch full-back. Liverpool is getting closer to finalising the signing of David Hancko, the Feyenoord centre-back, and it seems this deal could be one of the club's biggest moves in the transfer window. According to exclusive sources from Features, Arne Slot's team is on the verge of advancing in the signing of the Slovak defender, who has stood out in the Eredivisie and the Champions League with Feyenoord. This transfer move is part of Liverpool's strategy to strengthen their defence, especially considering the situation with Virgil van Dijk and the increasing speculation about Ibrahima Konaté's departure, with rumours linking him to Paris Saint-Germain. While Liverpool has been associated with several alternatives for the defence, David Hancko's arrival has become a priority. The 27-year-old defender has been closely monitored by the club, which sees him as an excellent complement to their defence line. The left-footed and highly technical centre-back would stand out not only as a central defender, but also as an alternative for left-back, a position Liverpool has been considering strengthening due to the possible wear and tear on Andy Robertson throughout the season. Moreover, Hancko's playing style, combining defensive robustness with the ability to build play from the back, would fit perfectly into Liverpool's philosophy. The transfer is expected to involve a fee of around £41 million, a figure mentioned by sources close to Feyenoord. Although the Dutch club is far from competing for the Eredivisie title this season, they remain strong in the Champions League, which may delay the official confirmation of any major departures until after their participation in the European competition ends. This is something Liverpool must consider, as Hancko's transfer may only be completed once Feyenoord's European campaign is over. Hancko's move would not only be a valuable addition to Liverpool's squad, but also a strategic move. His knowledge of playing under Arne Slot at Feyenoord, where he formed a solid defensive partnership with the coach, could ease his transition to Liverpool. The former Feyenoord player knows Slot's style of play well and could bring defensive consistency to the team, while also providing flexibility in Slot's tactical options, as he could be used both in the centre of defence and at left-back. Despite competition from clubs like Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur, Liverpool seems to be the most attractive option for Hancko at this time. Anfield, under Arne Slot's direction, offers a competitive and challenging environment, and the chance to compete in Europe's biggest competitions, such as the Premier League and the Champions League, makes Liverpool an irresistible destination for the Slovak defender. With the potential departure of key players and the renewal of contracts for central figures in the squad, acquiring David Hancko is a significant step to ensure that Liverpool remains competitive and ready to face the biggest challenges in the upcoming seasons. Slot's familiarity with the player could be a decisive factor in Hancko's move to Liverpool, making his adaptation easier and quicker. In short, David Hancko's arrival at Liverpool is a transfer that could not only strengthen the defence but also solidify the club's ambitions under Arne Slot's leadership. The Slovak defender could be a key figure for the future, and his signing should be seen as a strategic move to further strengthen the Reds squad in the upcoming competitions. Liverpool is preparing to take a big step in their journey to stay among Europe's best clubs, and the potential signing of Hancko represents an excellent start to this process. Thank you for watching until the end. See you next time.